Hello everyone, today we are going to learn how the float and the clear property works in CSS. First, we are going to check what does that mean. Float property specifies how an element should float, and the clear one property specifies what elements can float besides the cleared elements on and which side. The float property can have one of four different values: the left, the right, the known, which is default because things don't use to float, and the inherit. The element inherits the float value of its parent. Let's go. First, the float of left. Here we have our style tag, we will write in it in a second. The float left, we made a header. Then we just wrote a float to the left. But wait, yes, we can work. Now we wrote another paragraph with an image from a website. The style has a width of 180 pixels and a margin 5 pixels for every direction, of course. And I put some random text in here. So now let's check it. If I just put image element selector, then I put float and I put left, the image will float to the left. How does it work? It will not occupy a line, like a word or a letter of a paragraph, but will be seen as a floating image. Now, if you just want to float it to the right, let's just do very fast. Here and here. Just put right in here as well. Here we go. The image is floating to the right. Now, you all have already seen it, but if I put known, it will become default, as it were previously. Now, the clear and clear fix. The clear property specifies what should happen with the element that is next to the flowing element. So, the clear property can have one of the following values: the known, which is the default; the left, the element is pushed below left floated elements; the right, just the same thing. Both, the element is pushed below both left and right floated elements, and inherits, the element inherits the clear value from its parent. So, here we go. I just wrote all this text. We have already learned everything from here. The float, the padding, the border shorthand, and the clear. That second one will have clear. So let me explain it very fast. Without clear, the divs will just get close to each other. Without the clear. But with the clear, it will clear the last float, and since I'm clearing the float left, it will be down to the left. If I put right, it will not work properly. As you can see, it will not work. But if the first one is already the right one, it will work. Got it? And if it's the both, it will always work, no matter if it's floating right or floating left. Now, there we go. The first one, we are not using a clear fix. What does that mean? The image will overflow the div content. Why? Because it works like that in CSS. So, if we use the very poor clear fix, we should have something like overflow auto, and then we will get the space that we hadn't. You can see it looks very bad. So, the new modern clear fix. The new modern clear fix, it's based on the content being null. The clear both display table I know someone who really likes the table display, and the new clear fix works way better. There are sometimes that the normal one can work, the overflow auto, but this one is safer, right? And as you can see, I can save it, yes, and it looks cool, looks nice. Here we go, finally, with the grid of the boxes. We can use the float very well in the grid of the boxes. First, we put everything box sizing border box. What does that mean? The box sizing, instead of being the default one, the border box says that the margins and paddings also are part of the box, so it will not constantly break. The first box, every box, you can see here, yes, every item has a box class, and the box will float always to the left. The width of 33.33%. The padding 50 pixels, doesn't matter, you can put your own padding. The clear fix that I've already explained it to you, and here you can see the different boxes, but you may already understand, if you want 3 you put 33.3. If you want 4 boxes you need to put 25%, right? So let's check, and the 4 boxes have the same size. If you put 50 you can only have 2 different boxes. Here we go. It of course works with our image as well. See it, box sizing the border box as well. Instead of the box we have image containers. I just took 3 random image, doesn't matter. Oh, don't forget, the width 100%, of course, the width 100%. And here again, if you put 33.33, 3 image, 25 for 4 image, 50% for 2 image. And the padding here, you can see the padding tag. Again, about the boxes, equal boxes. Here you can see we have a width of 50%, a padding of 50%, but the height, you want the same height, right? So you need to put the 30 pixels in the height, or another size, doesn't matter, in your box class. So you put the class in div or in a section, doesn't matter, and it will all become with the same height. Otherwise, if you remove it, only the needed height will be applied. The box 2 need more, you'll get more. The box 1 need less, we'll have less. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you soon.